Another valid reason, people, why I couldn't allow my mom to walk Omar anymore by herself, and even had grave reservations about having her take him out in the yard. Remember the corneal ulcer? That cost my mother a fortune, okay? And yeah, of course it was her money that paid for it. She loves Omar. I don't have any money. She's not going to let Omar eye explode and have him have no eye, okay? The corneal ulcer. Now we have to be... He's blind in one eye, you know, just about. The vet told me he's blind in one eye, okay? That's the one with the major cataracts. And the other eye has some cataracts. And he'll eventually go blind in both eyes. And as you guys know, my mom had promised me the money to get his cataract surgery, but that ship has sailed. Anyway, remember my mom's little calling the old co-worker, and I woke up shaking, and it's like 7:30 in the morning or something, and she'd been talking, and who the hell is she talking to? And I got to find out from her before. Remember, Elder Services came that afternoon, but prior to that, I asked who she was talking to. She told me, an old co-worker, okay? She told me a name, and who is that? That's a co-worker from 8+ years ago. It's not a friend that calls her all the time. It's not someone who knows, I'm the reason probably the reason my mom is still breathing right now. But anyway, one of the things she was saying to that old co-worker, and she used to say to me, and I know she has said to other people, and she said in front of me to her primary care physician, she won't let me walk Omar. No, yeah, I know, it's the same old fucking thing. My mom thinks she's perfectly fine. I know she's not, okay? Now, when like I said, I observed enough to know I can't be having her walk Omar by herself anymore. She can go walking with me and Omar, but she's not walking Omar by herself anymore. She was mad at me at that. Because she's mad at anything that I notice that is perceived as she's not perfectly fine. You understand? And then when Omar had that fucking cataract, the corneal ulcer, even more reason for me not to walk Omar anymore. I have a hard time. He's blind in one eye. I have a hard time. That costs a fortune. And as you know, getting that bump removed from his eye, that was the same eye that has the corneal ulcer, okay? The same eye he's nearly blind in. Stitches wound up going in the eye, and he wound up getting a corneal ulcer again, okay? So yeah, my mom's money, thousands of dollars went towards Omar. I can add it all up. But she loves my dog. She has the money. She's not poor. You understand? So when he had that corneal ulcer, I have to watch him at all times, but my mom's not observant. You know, she can be her little, and everyone believes her, and I'm horrible. She won't let me walk over anymore. Saying it to a friggin' old co-worker from 8 years ago, saying it to me all the time, saying it to her primary care physician in front of me, and they don't have a clue. They don't live with her. They don't observe what I observe, okay? Jesus. I have a hard time enough. I can't stay here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, though. There's going to be times she's here and she has to take Omar out in the yard, okay? I was doing the best I could. He was sleeping with me now. I was getting up with him at 5 in the, you know what I mean? But there are times I have to leave. I can't just be glued here, you know, but she is not observant. And I'm lucky he didn't get another corneal ulcer because you have to watch him. He's blind in one eye, just about, and he loves to burrow into branches. That's how he got the corneal ulcer in the first place, I'm sure. How else did he get it? You know? All I know is that he had it, and it cost a lot of money. I had to go to the vets every 2 days, tons of medication, had to go see a specialist, then he had the other corneal ulcer. It was a lot of money. Remember, he had the bump removed from his eye at the same time that he went under for dental surgery. You know, that he was long overdue for, that I got for him like 3 years ago or something. When I had the money. But you know what I mean? These things that my mom, because she wants to think she's perfectly fine. I'm sure if any of you have experienced this, she thinks she's perfectly fine. So anything that she perceives as me not noticing she's perfectly fine, like she could always walk Omar and now suddenly I won't let her, I'm being mean to her. And she can go in the outside world and say all that. And they can make me the scapegoat, and they don't have a fucking clue, okay? They don't have a fucking clue, neither does Auntie.